Hi everybody, this is Linda at the Vandoren Studio L.A. Today I have Danny Janklow here with us. How are you, Danny?
I'm doing well, Linda. Thank you, Vandoren L.A. for hosting me today.
It's great to have you here. Can you tell us about your new album, Love Day Live?
Absolutely. So I have a new album out called Love Day Live. It was recorded right before the pandemic, February 14th, 2020. It was my last show at the Blue Whale, which was my favorite venue to play at in Los Angeles. And it was a magical night that was caught with great audio quality, great video, and we just released it a few weeks ago. Love Day Live has been out, it's been live, and getting some great feedback on the live record. My first live record, actually. And to me, it's a really raw, beautiful memory of what performing live was before we went through the stresses and the traumatic incident of going through this pandemic. But it also celebrates the magic of love and community that we're getting back to in this beautiful era of coming back into live music.
Did you compose all of the music for this album?
I did. I composed almost everything on this record is my original compositions that some of them were specifically for this record, so they were newer. Some of them were featured on my first record, which is a studio record, Elevation. Some of them were featured on my EP from 2019, which was called Worlds Collide. So there's a mix of some of my studio records. There's one cover, and then there's some new live music, new original music.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips or advice you would like to share with our readers about the process of recording or the production this time around, like during pandemic or just in general?
I do have some advice for people that are looking to up their game as far as recording and as far as getting into the production of music. I'd say my biggest advice is don't cheapen out. Buy the best microphone you can afford, buy the best interface you can afford, learn how to use Logic really well, or at least well enough, or Pro Tools. Take a class online, whatever you have to do in order to understand how to get the best sound out of the equipment that you have from home. I think so that's something that I'm really glad that I did pre-pandemic, was invest in the right equipment and be able to teach online and be able to have a good sounding recording system from my house. I think people that played catch up during the pandemic had a little bit of a daunting task to learn all that, and I only grew more as a producer and as an engineer in those skill sets, recording myself from home. I think we all did during the pandemic.
Did you learn anything else besides being a producer over the past year that has helped you perform or record at another level as a musician?
Totally. I mean, I think that I learned a lot about myself as a spiritual being. I learned a lot about myself as I moved through the world of people who may not see different injustices the same way that I see injustices. I think I learned a lot about myself, about how hard I am on myself personally, and how hard we all are on ourselves personally. I also think that I connected a lot with nature in a different way, and also with the piano and harmony in a different way, and sitting at the piano and really diving in on a deeper level to voicings, which absolutely helped me explore sounds on every instrument that I play, on the alto, on the flute, on tenor. I listen to music in a very different way because I started getting into vinyl records. I pressed my first vinyl record of my own music, Worlds Collide, and I just started hearing subtleties and warmth to recorded music in a different way. which is one of the reasons why I'm really excited to deliver this live record, because I believe that it really reflects something that I've been trying to record for a long time, which is a well-recorded live record that sounds like it was in the studio, but has the magic of a live recording. I'm always working on different projects and stretching out, but I'm very excited about the future for new studio projects, and also the future of getting back on tour and delivering live music in a different way, in a different world, you know. Live performances. They're not the same anymore, and I'm not the same anymore.
Everybody's different now.
Yeah. For better or for worse. Hopefully for better.
Hopefully for better. Well, it's been great. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Linda.
Yeah.